are live. Yes, that's right. Doing something a little different here on the channel. Gonna go live for BKFC LA. Main event, we got Ruben War. He is taking on Bovar in what should be an absolute firefight. We just got the first fights walking out right now. First fights tonight. Prelims are underway. We've got Cody Vidal taking on Kevin Sims. This is going down in the lightweight division. The light heavyweight division. Cody Vidal just getting greased up right now before he enters the ring. He's sitting at 0-1. Kevin Sims is making his debut, so obviously he's 0-0. As mentioned, this is the first time on the channel Bowls, Beers, and Brawls that I'm trying the whole live thing, so bear with me as we may run into some technical issues. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything goes smooth, but hey, live and learn is my motto. I already had some issues with my projector. I want to be watching the fights on the projector, obviously. The big screen. But right now it's being a pain in the butt. I've got it going on my phone. Once the main card starts, I'm going to try and switch over to the projector again and see if I can get it on the big screen for myself. Both fighters are in the ring now. Jeff Houston introducing them, trying to get the crowd pumped. Having a spicy Caesar. It's Matt and Steve's, something that's crafted in Canada here, and it's the best canned Caesar I've ever had. The spicy one is the absolute shit. They also have an original one which isn't spicy, but I just don't find that one as tasty. The spiciness brings something out. All right, Kevin Sims. Rancho Cucamonga is where he's fighting out of. California boys, so expect that a lot on the card, considering they're in Los Angeles. It's awesome to see them in Los Angeles. I mean, it's just another city that has a check mark on it, right, for BKFC. Cody Vidal is being introduced now. Also a California boy. Now, I meant to check before the fight started here, but I'm sure Cody Vidal was an MMA fighter before. Name is super, super familiar. Both fighters stepping up to the line here, towing the line. The ring has been cleared. And we're underway. Andrew Glenn is the referee for this one, so let's see if he knows what a knockdown is tonight. Ooh, some big flurry here for Sims. Oh, but he got rocked coming in. Sims is down. He popped right back up, though. It was definitely a knockdown. Scored for Cody Vidal. Vidal's going for the finish here. And Sims ties up. Vidal appears to have tremendous power here, but I don't know. Sims is no small dude, so Cody's got to be careful here. Sims is starting to land. Some nice jabs thrown by Sims. Cody Vidal almost went for a fucking takedown there, it appeared. big left. That could be it, folks. Cody Vidal just hit Sims with a big left. Almost sent him out of the ring. Sims is on one knee right now. He's popped up at the 8 count. He still wants to go. Two knockdowns in the first for Cody Vidal. 10 seconds left to go in the round here. Holy shit, Sims is teeing off, but every time he gets touched by Vidal, he shies away. Well, we made it through one round, folks. Oh, Vidal is cut. His left eye is, under his left eye, it looks like is cut. I don't think it's fight ending at the moment anyway. In between rounds, Vidal clearly won that first round there. 2 knockdowns scored. Seems like a lot of blood coming from that cut under Vidal's left eye. Got one of the cut men working away on it. In fact, that might be the cut man. In fact, it is G. Perez doing his magic on Vidal's eye. Just showing a replay of this first knockdown, and there wasn't really much even landed. I'm not sure what the issue was there. Either way, it was scored. Round 2 underway. Vidal with a big flurry right away, and down goes Sims again. 10 seconds in, and Sims is on the canvas. He's popped right back up again, but it's not looking good for Sims here. Credit to him for sticking in there, but like I said, every time he gets touched, he seems to go down to the canvas. Sims almost took a knee there. Glenn calls it a slip, just separates them. Down both fighters go again. Looks like both of them almost want to wrestle at this point. Vidal with a right hand. Down goes Sims again. That's 4 knockdowns total with 50 seconds left in the second round. This fight is over, folks. Not officially. Sims pops up again. He wants more, but... And down he goes again. First hit. Like, at this point, you might as well just end the fucking fight. 5 knockdowns for Vidal. Sims is back up again. They're going to continue. Vidal's trying to finish it, but... I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is for every time you get hit to go down. Outside of the ring, the fight was just stopped. California Commission actually stepped in and stopped this fight. Good on them. That was the right call. Cody Vidal ends up getting second round. What's going to be TKO. Doctor stoppage, maybe? They're going to call it. I'm not sure. We'll see what the official call is here, but that was a damn good call on the commission or the doctor, whoever stepped in, because that was getting ugly to watch. I'd like to thank each and every one of you checking out the video, both live and maybe later, who knows. If you're a bare knuckle fan, BKFC fan, don't forget to subscribe. As mentioned, usually I do, they're just showing some replays here, sorry I got distracted. usually I do results and recap kind of video after the event, but as mentioned, I thought I would do something different here, so. Let's have a couple drinks, couple bong rips, and watch some balls. Not some balls, some brawls. Cody Vidal's left eye is messed up, and they cut underneath, and it is swollen and purple. So he definitely got rocked with a good shot. You'd never know it though. He never flinched. He's definitely looking happy out there. Good on him. One minute 48 seconds into round 2. They didn't call it doctor stoppage or nothing officially. They just said TKO. So. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure if I've seen that before, where the commission has stepped in and stopped the fight. Said no. We're like the rest of the fans. We don't want to see any more of this bullshit. As mentioned, I mean, mad respect for Sims, to Kevin Sims for number 1 stepping in that ring, and number 2 popping up each and every time. I mean, he wasn't ready to quit, so he was just simply outclassed. That's all. Right after the first fight here, they're playing an ad for BKFC Philly. Eddie Alvarez is going to take on Jeremy Stevens. It's unclear at this point if that's the main event. I personally don't believe that's the main event. Maybe co-main, featured bout. But that is going to be a huge card, and really look forward to that one in the new year. Yo, Sophie. Hey, Rylan. Sorry, I'm a little slow at reading the comments there, folks. Another quick night for War. Bovar's pretty damn tough. Yeah, you got that right. I don't know, man. Like, War came out like a man possessed in his last outing there. Fuck, I can't remember who the hell he fought, but he finished him in 6 seconds, so it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good fight. We got quite a few fights to get through before we get to the main event. Fight number 1 is down. How many? Let me check my notes here. We got 10 total fights on the card, top to bottom. So we got 9 left, folks. The awesome thing about BKFC is usually the pacing is unrivaled in combat sports. Like the next fighters are already ready to make the walk. So this next one coming up is in the middleweight division. We've got 2 debuting fighters. Steven Sainsbury, he's taking on Paulo Games. It looks like from the tail of the tape here, Sainsbury has quite the height advantage, so we'll see if he can use it. I mean, there's a lot of fighters that have that reach advantage and that height advantage that unfortunately don't necessarily know how to use it to their advantage. So see what happens here. We got Paulo Games making his way out to the ring here, carrying a Brazilian and American flag. So Liddell's just talking about games as he makes his walkout. I guess he's from the tryouts. Liddell sounds like, not Liddell, Lytle. Chris Lytle. It sounds like he's pretty high on this kid, so I generally trust lights out when it comes to BKFC talent because he's one of the top eyes in the game, that's for sure. BKFC really lucked out with Chris Lytle, I think. They both did. I mean, Lights Out absolutely loves this sport, and he is a fantastic announcer here. Play-by-play commentary, whatever you want to call him. Basically, I can't imagine watching BKFC without having Lights Out. It's just not right. Steven Sainsbury making his way to the squared circle now. Going strictly off looks, both these guys look pretty tough. You can see Sainsbury's his height automatically. I think he's 6'4", 6'4" in the middleweight division. Apparently his game plan is to throw constant jabs, so if that's his game plan, he could definitely, I mean, that's the obvious game plan, right? Throw the jabs, keep him outside. It's the classic. I'm assuming Games is gonna probably try and get inside and go for an overhand of some sort. Oh yeah, Jeff Houston announcing the fighters. Cheers to everybody out there. Happy Saturday night. How do you feel about BKFC on Saturday nights? Speaking of that, you know, a lot of times they're on Friday nights, but I noticed lately they seem to be going more and more on Saturday nights, which I don't know. It depends. If there's a good UFC going on, and then it's like, what do I watch? But at the same time, Saturday nights are meant for fighting, right? Steven Sainsbury being announced now. Apparently he's undefeated in MMA at 2-0. Another California guy. We got Big Dan Murgliata reffing this one. Just a side note, they are using the smaller ring tonight, so it's pretty much a fucking phone booth out there. Holy shit, Sainsbury comes out flying. Oh, I was saying his name wrong. It's not Games, it's Games. These guys are fucking throwing here, folks. Holy shit. Sainsbury is landing. Big right hand. Games ties up smartly. Games might be cut already. Announcers just confirmed that it's under his right eye. These guys just standing right in front of each other at the moment. Nice right hand thrown by Games, but good duck under by Sainsbury. Oh, big right hand landed by Games. Gets inside. Double A. Overhand right entry by Game is just missed. Oh, Sainsbury lands a big right hand. 20 seconds left in the first round here. Oh, big right hand landed by Game is. That was a beautiful one. Landed right on the ear. Oh, another right hand by Game is. And another one. He's got Sainsbury up against the ropes here. Oh, Sainsbury fights back with a big right hand of his own. The round ends. Holy shit. What a fight we got going here, folks. Woo. But Sainsbury doesn't look like he has any visible damage. I'm sure he's hurting. They're showing a replay of a nice big right hand entry that just lands flush on the cheek of Sainsbury. As soon as Game gets in, though, Sainsbury's not turtling up or anything like you see a lot of taller, lankier fighters do. He's doing it. He's pulling back and doing an uppercut. It's actually beautiful. Second round underway here. Nice left or right there thrown by Sainsbury. Commentators are just talking about Game is having no luck getting inside, and even when he does get inside, as mentioned, those uppercuts are not allowing him to really do anything. So he's taking damage on the outside and he's taking damage on the inside. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's landed a few excellent shots of his own, but so far it seems like he's having trouble. Second round died down a little bit there. First round was absolute fire. We're at 45 seconds left in the second round here. Mergliotta breaks him up from the clinch here. Center of the ring, they go. Big right hand land by Sainsbury. These guys are throwing again now. Oh, a nice right. And down goes Sainsbury. Game drops him. Sainsbury's up. He wants to continue. 17 seconds left here in this second round. Nice uppercut right. Oh! And a return right by Sainsbury. Rocks. Game They just... Both guys are hurt at the moment, and they just basically hugged. Mergliotta had to separate them, and it was like both were like, we're ready for a break. End of the second round here. Holy man, this is a hell of a fight we got going on. Both these guys making a name for themselves out there, that's for sure. Oh, there's a big left hook from Game that ended up dropping Sainsbury there. Game clearly took that round with that knockdown. We could easily be at a round apiece here. Now I'm no fucking judge, but holy cow. Right off the scratch, these guys are going back to war. Okay, things calm down here for a second. Oh, big shots landing. A big left and a right from Sainsbury. Game is wobbly here. Didn't go down, but he's fucking wobbly. Nice body shots in the clinch here being thrown by Sainsbury. 1 minute 15 seconds left in the third round here. Sainsbury throwing that jab, trying to keep Games out. Games comes in with the clinch, but doesn't do anything with it once again. They're separated by Murgles. In the clinch here, some more body work being done by Sainsbury. 40 seconds left in this third round. This is usually the time left when we see these guys. What the fight's over. Mergliata stopped the fight. I think he said he can't see. What? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. This one's got me stumped. No, his eye is just fucked, I think. But he's like, Games is motioning that he got poked in the eye, and Mergliata stopped the fight. I mean, his eye is bleeding underneath. I don't know. That was a confusing one. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but Games is talking to Mergliata right now, saying, "No, I got fucking poked." There was no eye poke shown in any replay that they had, but I don't know. Weird ending to that one either way. Steven Sainsbury wins a firefight over Paulo Games. That was a great fight. An absolute great fight. Jeff Houston announcing the winner. The third round TKO for Savage Steven Sainsbury. I have a feeling that we're going to see, probably going to see both these guys back in the squared circle. I mean, Sainsbury for sure. Game is, even with that, it's an official loss, but there's some confusion there. I mean, was it an eye poke or was it a fucking knuckle? I mean, that's the thing with a bare knuckle. You get a knuckle in the fucking eyeball, and yeah, you're gonna think you were poked, or weird ending. Anyway, second fight of the night is over in Los Angeles. Bucked up. Everybody's getting bucked up on OnlyFans, apparently. Forged Irish Stout, of course. Conor McGregor's got some shit going on, but I don't know enough about it, and honestly, that's not what I'm here to talk about, so we'll leave it at that. I guess there was only the 2 prelims. It sounds like they're done with the prelims now. I sure hope they're not waiting until the top of the hour to start the fucking card. And that would be a whole bunch of bullshit to sit through. Well, 20 minutes of bullshit. Tonight I am smoking on some Lucky Stash, it's called. It's Manitoba grown. We're sitting at 26.1%. It's indica. Usually I'm more of a sativa person myself, but figured I would try this out. They do have a sativa too, but maybe I'll try that one next. I just wanted to switch things up. One thing I'll say about this Lucky Stash, I think it's called, it's got one hell of a potent smell. Not that I mind. But it's one that you're not going to want to handle or not going to want to smoke if you're heading to somewhere where you don't want it to be smelled, right? We do have the next fight coming up here. First fighter is making his walk. Got Dominic Carey. He's sitting at 1-0 right now. This is gonna go down in the flyweight division. So we got some little dudes out there. This is gonna be some fast action, no doubt. Flyweight division, as mentioned, Dominic Carey just made his way into the squared circle. He's taking on Mike Hansen, who's sitting at 1-0 as well. So. Something just... Something just happened with my phone here. It's not good for anyone. Hopefully you can't hear my cat going nuts in the background. Trying to get in here. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Fucking cat smelling. She wants in here just so she can meow. To go back inside. Okay, I think I might have this technically issue figured out here, folks. Or not. Katie! Stop being crazy. She's like literally scratching the door, trying to break it down or something. Please bear with me, folks. As mentioned, this is my first time going live, and some technical issues were expected. The normal phone that I use to watch the fights is the one that I'm currently using to record. So, that being said, I don't have apparently the proper account set up on this phone. I remember my login shit. Okay, so we are just underway here, folks. Looks like Chris Lieben is reffing this one. Mike Hansen, Dominic Carey, flyweight division. Why is my... Okay. I'm still having some issues here. Let's see if I can get it. I've got so many devices going here. Mm-hmm. That phone doesn't help me at all. Once again, folks, I apologize for the delay here. We will get up and running here. Mhm. And every time it says it's good, it's not. Well, when in doubt, have a hoot. So what I got going on is I can get it started, but it just wants to go to the beginning of the prelims, and I can't. What in the heck? Okay, I got a Rasha commercial. Now I got some random shit playing. Let me try restarting the device. See if we have any fucking luck here. The joys of going live, ladies and gentlemen. It's not remembering any of my login shit. Brutal. Once again, sorry folks, it's we will get back to the fights here. It's just not being very nice right now. I don't know, I just don't know. Hmm. Okay. Well, this is being way more of a pain in the ass than it should be. Okay. Okay, so we got in the ring right now, middleweight division. Vincent, he's taking on the 1 and 2, Michael Mano. Let's see if I've got it working here. Got it working so far, but it's being very finicky. So, fight has just started. Big overhand rights from Familiari right away. Nice hold up by Mano there. Trying to stay out of the firefight, but Familiari just... he's coming forward. Oh, nice shot landed by Mano, and he knocks Familiari down. 1:30 into the round. Or, pardon me, 30 seconds into the round. Not even into the round, into the fight. Familiari back up. Hard clinch here going on. Not much landed. Just some muscling around. But holy shit, Mano is unleashing on Familiari here. Not used to seeing that last... oh, Familiari's cut. Looks like he's cut on the forehead or slightly over the right eye. Heavy clinching going on right now. But as I was saying, Familiar, his first fight, he looks a lot more tired in this fight already, a lot more worn out. He's been hit with some shit he wasn't expecting, that's for sure. 10 seconds left in the opening round. Round is over. Familiarity, as I mentioned, is cut. I'm trying to see exactly where it's his right eye. Above the right eye. There's a short left hook from Michael Mano that actually dropped Vincent. I can't do that, man. I'll get slapped with copyright. I would love to show you the fights and actually watch with you, but I get slapped with copyright, and my channel can't afford that. I've already had my warnings. Just to watch along. Second round up, both fighters toe the line. Big right by Familiarity, but missed. Double jab entry from Michael Mano. That was intensely incredible. Not something you see often, that's for sure. Nice rear right uppercut from Vincent. One, two from Mano. Another clinch. Clinch heavy. I mean, you can tell Familiarities in waters he's not familiar with. Zero quit in the fucking dude, though, that's for sure. Clinching up again. 50 seconds left in the second round. In the clinch once again. Both landing a few body shots. Nothing major here. It's definitely outside the clinch that the true action has been happening here. In this middleweight fight. Familiarity knocked down again. Knockdown number 2. He pops back up. 20 seconds left in the second round. Vincent's ready to go again, but he's getting beat up here, folks. Thus far. 10 seconds left in the second round. Familiarity got Mano up against the ropes here. Lands a body shot, but nothing fight ending, that's for sure. Second round ends. It's very possible that Familiarity here is down 2 rounds. In fact, it's the truth. A nice hard straight left is what dropped Familiarity in this round. Vincent getting some work on. Some work done on his face here. A lot of Vaseline being used to try and seal those cuts for a little while. Not sure what happened there. Possible eye poke. Yeah. Looks like Mano got eye poked from Familiari. Obviously unintentional, but they're back at it now. 140 left in the third round. Overhand right and left, followed by a left from Vincent. Some more clinch work going on here. Mano just charges in, and he's throwing the whole time, but they just end up in a clinch every time he does that. He's almost charging in too far. Oh, nice hard right landed by Mano. Vincent's all bloodied up now. He's got blood coming from the nose now as well. $20 seconds left here in the third round. Vincent goes on a flurry here. Lands 3-shot combo there. Oh, but then down he goes again. That's every round. Vincent Familiari is bloodied. He's been knocked down every round. I mean, he's, like I said, zero quit. And he's a tough motherfucker, but yeah, Chris Lido was just saying that, you know, he's got to get a knockout in order to win. I mean, 100%. But I don't see that happening the way the first 3 rounds have gone. That's the problem. He's just going to go out there and take more damage because he's one of those guys that's just too tough, right? I mean, you got to give him a chance, I guess. That's part of the game. But he's still leaking pretty good here. The Docs might have a look at his cuts. He's got one going up over here, one underneath, and one on the side. Plus, it looks like his nose and possibly his mouth is bleeding too. I mean, he's pretty fucked up. Now, as expected, medical timeout here before we start the next round. Would not be surprised if they stop this. They're gonna let him go. Fourth round underway. I thought that was gonna be stopped. Sitting on that punch, that rear right hand entry throughout this fight. 30 seconds in. Not a whole lot of has happened here. More clinching. I wonder if that's part of Mano's game plan, is to just charge into the clinch and wear Vincent down a little bit. It almost appears that way. One minute left in the fourth round. They're in the clinch again. Broken up by the ref. I'm not sure who this ref is. He's not a familiar name or face anyway. 35 seconds left in the fourth round. In the clinch, this round has been not very entertaining, to be honest. We got 10 seconds left. Looks like both fighters are more than happy just to coast the rest of this round out. No doubt they're tired, but going on to the fifth and final, they better step it up for this final one. I mean, Mano has pretty much got this one already. He doesn't really have to risk much, I suppose, but that's not the way to make the boss man Feldman happy, that's for sure. He wants to see action, he wants to see finishes. This might be over, folks. Yeah, doctors have stopped this. The doctors have stopped this. Michael Mano defeats Vincent Familiari. Fourth round. Doctor stoppage. End of the fourth round, I should add. In between the fourth and the fifth. Doctor said no more for Vincent. Wow. Incredible showing by Michael Mano. Moves to 2-2. Total strikes shown right now. Say Familiari 81 to Mano 62. But clearly way more fucking damage done by Michael Mano. BKFC down. Yeah. I've been having a lot of problems tonight. Knock on wood, we're rocking right now. Familiari is he's messed up. Definitely see why the doctors would stop that. Looks like he's got a big lump here. As mentioned, minimum 3 cuts above the right eye. Yeah. Mano knocked down Familiari in round 1, 2, and 3. Didn't knock him down in the fourth, but definitely made him bleed. So next fight, we're going to be halfway through the card, folks. That's coming up in the welterweight division. Just an ad for, I think it's the next show. Where is it? Atlanta? Rockstar Richardson's returning. Looking forward to see what he looks like after getting knocked senseless that last time there. And I mean, I'm a fucking rock star fan, and it was, I'm a little bit scared, folks, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit scared for his return. I mean, how many times have we seen it in combat sports or returning from a nasty knockout, and they're just not the same fighter, right? So there's a little bit of that going on in my mind, but we're gonna see. I think that's December 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, December 21st is gonna be the next BKFC on the Zone, which I'm sure we're all happy about that, right? Exclusively on the Zone. But I understand it. From a business aspect, they had to. They had no choice. They had to go somewhere, right? And obviously, the Zone gave them what they were looking for. So good on them. I am smoking on something called Lucky Stash. It's Manitoba made here where I live. It's an indica, sitting at 26%. It's quite tasty. It's not the best shit out there, but figured I would support some local for a little while here. Next fight. Fighters are coming out. We got Dan Godoy. Canadian boy. Let's go. He's sitting at 0-1. He's going to be taking on Ryan Peterson. He'll be making the walk next. As mentioned, welterweight division. Dan Godoy getting greased up at the checkpoint here. The amount of Vaseline used in BKFC was shocking when I first started watching it, coming from strictly, basically all MMA is all I consumed for years. When I first started watching BKFC, I'm like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Like, why are they greasing them up so fucking much? Now I understand. Trying to minimize the cuts, obviously, but I mean, bare knuckle causes so many cuts. It's just unreal. Ryan Peterson making his way to the square circle now. He's fighting out of the blue corner. He's sitting at a 197, minus 197. I'm not huge into gambling on the fights myself. I just prefer to stay away from that. Not that I have a problem with anybody that does. I know there's a lot of people that make good coin betting on either these fights or UFC, whatever, right? But it's just not my personal thing. Ryan Peterson has entered the squared circle. And back we go to Jeff Houston. What are our thoughts on Jeff Houston? He's been part of the BKFC for certainly as long as I've been watching it. I've gotten used to him. At first, I really didn't like him, to be honest. I thought he was a little bit too yelly, but I don't know. I don't mind him now that I'm used to it. Sometimes I think he gets a little too excited, but then again, so does one of the best, Bruce Buffer, right? Ryan Peterson, California boy. So apparently Ryan Peterson is 1-0 in bare knuckle, but he is making his BKFC debut tonight. They're announcing Peterson, and he's just stone cold face, like no emotion here. Both fighters toe the line. You know, we got fucking Andrew Glenn reffing again here. Round one is underway. Godoy fighting out of the red corner. We got Peterson in the blue corner. Not a lot going on yet, folks. 30 seconds in. Both fighters are dancing around, throwing some fists out there, but oh, big right hand by Godoy lands. Peterson returns. Oh, Peterson with a good uppercut. The sound of that one was nasty. Over a minute left in the round. Godoy just misses with a left hand. Yeah. Peterson trying to stalk Godoy here. Oh, really good job from Godoy. Fucked. Oh, he fucked Peterson's nose up. Peterson's bleeding. He's leaking. Nice counter right hand there from Peterson, though. I wouldn't be surprised if that nose of Peterson is broken. We'll see in between rounds with only 15 seconds left in the first. If I'm Godoy, I'm throwing more of those fucking jabs and straights. Ends the first round. Peterson's nose is bloodied. Still leaking. It doesn't look crooked though. Hard to say if it's broken. Very well could be. Imagine that though. Fuck. Sometimes you like accidentally get bopped in the nose and your eyes start watering. This guy just took a fucking. See it in the replay if they show it here. They should if they're, but they didn't. They did not show the shot that fucked Peterson's nose up here. Obviously, he's still game to go though. Both fighters toe the line. Round 2 is underway. Yeah, Godoy backing up, almost trying to bait Peterson in here. Oh, Peterson throws a big right of his own, just misses. Oh. Both fighters throwing big right hands here. So far, both absorbing them well. Got a minute 15 left in the second round. Welterweight division. Big right hand from Godoy. That was just a crack when that one landed, but Peterson didn't even blink. Oh, nice job from Godoy. He's got to work that more, in my opinion. Work on that nose that's already fucking bleeding and busted up. Easier said than done, of course, from sitting in my chair, but we've got 10 seconds left in the second round here. Big right hand from Peterson. He's got Godoy on the ropes. Godoy ties up, ends the round. Wow. Corner Godoy, his eye is very swollen. They got the end swell on there, trying to get that down. That was from that big right hand near the end of the round from Peterson. That almost sounded like a fucking bat hitting a tree. Just sickening, some of the sounds you get with bare knuckle. I haven't been to a live show, as some of you may know, but I can't imagine what that sounds like. Medical timeout here. The fight's over. They stopped it. Godoy has lost. They could not get that swelling down. They haven't really showed it yet. Try it. Oh yeah, it looks purple and swollen shut. They could not get the swelling down. Wow. Ryan Peterson defeats Dan Godoy. End of the second round. That's a doctor's stoppage. Godoy's left eye is swollen completely shut. That was a great fight. That was no fault of Godoy's. Godoy's put up a damn good fight. He got caught. I mean, who knows? That could be an orbital injury easily. The way it's swelled up like that, and the fact that they couldn't even get it down. With what? I think they got a minute in between rounds, right? We got Peterson here. He's getting wiped off by Cutman G. He's got 2 swabs up his nose, so his nose is definitely busted. What a fight. 2 tough motherfuckers again. It's been a great card here so far, and we're only halfway through. Official announcement coming up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in, calling a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 2. For your winner by TKO,
Ryan Peterson. TKO, end of the second round. Good on him. I got a shot. They have a really good shot of Godoy's eye now, and it is purple and completely shut. 100% valid stoppage there, folks. Great fight. In the welterweight, next we got scrap going down in the middleweight division. We're going to have Rodney Thomas taking on Denisabi Muhammad. I don't know if you saw the. I don't think they had live weigh-ins for this event, but I know they put a clip out on Instagram of the weigh-ins and the face-offs. So the main event here, Ruben War and Bovar, and yeah, they got into it a bit. I mean, it's not a surprise with Ruben War, right? Oh yeah, it was Peralta that Ruben War had fucking finished in 6 seconds in his last outing. That was crazy. And of course, they're going to be advertising BKFC Philly all night. I'll be right back, folks. We, as mentioned, we got a middleweight bout coming right up.
Friday, December 6th, the world's most exciting combat sport, bare knuckle fighting championship finally debuts in Georgia. In the main event, two titans prepare for battle as combat sports vet Keith Rockstar Richardson steps into the squared circle against the undefeated knockout artist Michael Larimore. In the co-main event, fan favorite Joe Hitman 187 Elmore is ready to unleash his ferocious style when he fights the man ready to make a statement, Derek Superman Finley. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com. In the middleweight division, Rodney Thomas versus Dasabe Mohammed. Our tale of the tape is presented by Blackout Coffee. And both guys at 5'9", but Mohammed with a 3-inch reach advantage. He's going to want to utilize it. Stay long. Thomas is an extremely strong and powerful individual. He cannot let him get inside and land those powerful shots. Dasabe Mohammed now set for his third fight at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Muhammad has also had 10 professional mixed martial arts bouts. Muhammad told us in our fighter meeting, I want high volume and crisp combos in this fight. I'm going to stay long and I'm going to move on angles from distance. Keep with those 1-2s, those jabs. Feels like he's going to be faster than his opponent and he wants to control the range the entire fight. Muhammad also said to us, I cannot allow myself to move on straight lines forwards and backwards. I'm going to throw long jabs and crosses. I respect the power of my opponent in this bout, Rodney Thomas, but I feel that Thomas can get wild with those punches. He's going to overreach, and that's when I will land. He knows he has to be elusive in this fight. He can't sit there and train with this guy. He's powerful. Be elusive, but make him pay every time he throws it. This is capitalize on this business. Muhammad also said, I think Rodney Thomas will rush forward when he does.
All right. We've got Mohammed. Just entered the square circle here. This is true. Good point. Good point. Just with the walkout music alone, they could get me. We've got Rodney Thomas making his way to the ring here. Rodney Thomas sitting 0-1. Dasabe Mohammed 0-2. Both these fighters looking for their first win in the BKFC. Right on, man. What kind of content are you looking to put out? This is my second channel. My first channel got shut down for copyright strikes, and I lost it completely. Had to start all over, so rebuilding. Both fighters in the ring. Jeff Houston ready to announce them. Sixth fight of the night, middleweight division. Blackout Coffee Company. Awesome, man. Well, nothing but good luck to you. It's an adventure, and I'm sure you'll have fun. Oh yeah. Who, Muhammad on steroids? He definitely looks a lot thicker than Rodney Thomas. Rodney Thomas just announced. Dan Mergliotta is going to be in charge of these guys. Him and his big shiny head. Oh. Boom, yeah. You're right, just like that. Knockdown already for Muhammad. Not even. It looks like Thomas just punched Mergliotta. I don't know what the fuck's going on here now. He's trying to separate him and took a punch to the chest. Muhammad looks massive compared to Thomas here. Maybe it's just the camera angle, I don't know. Down to the canvas, both fighters go. Got 50 seconds left in this first round. Hard warning to Thomas from Mergliotta for, I don't know if he's doing takedowns here or what. Nice rear right uppercut from Muhammad. 35 seconds left in the first. Whoa, big right. Landed by Muhammad. Thomas ate it though. We've got 10 seconds left in this first round. Both fighters got to calm down a little bit here and just kind of get into it. End of the round. Doesn't look like either fighter's cut as of yet. Some big shots were landed though. Muhammad with that early knockdown. Obvious. Pretty much automatic 10-8 there. Almost looked like Muhammad had a pretty good goose egg going on his forehead there. Second round, oh! Right off the start, Muhammad just flattens Thomas here. Thomas is not going to get up here. He's flopping around. The fight is over, folks. Holy shit. Woo! That was instantaneous, off the start, off scratch. I didn't even see what Muhammad hit him with, but it sent Thomas flying. Fight is over. It's going to be a second round KO for Dinasabi Muhammad. Nabs his first victory here. They're showing the replay. Let's see what he hit him with. Right as the bell fucking, wow. Right as the bell sounded to start the round. Throws almost like a straight, not a fully hook, just a right hand and just on the fucking button. That was a beautiful, beautiful punch. Good stuff from Dinasabi Muhammad. Wow. Sorry for the camera shakes. I just gotta flip my notes over because we're going on to the 7th fight of the night. Quickly working our way towards the main event here. We still got a couple of heavyweight fights to go on the card. Those are usually entertaining. What a card so far. No doubt. With all that muscle. I've got to agree that this doesn't necessarily look natural. Done Sabai. Yeah, he's one happy fighter. Right on. Good for him. Up next, we're going to the heavyweight division. Looks like we're going to have 2 debuting fighters here. Wow. They just showed that knockout again. When they play it with sound, I mean, that fucking punch almost landed before the fucking sound of the bell ended. Anthony Garrett and LeVar Johnson. That is the co-main event of the night in the heavyweight division. That one's very interesting. According to the odds, LeVar Johnson is the biggest favorite of the night. He's making his BKFC debut. I do believe he's fought bare knuckle before, though. But he is making his promotional debut. And to be the biggest favorite on the card is... I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Is he the monster the odds are making him out to be? I mean, the odds usually aren't that far off, but this is fucking bare knuckle. Anything could happen with one punch, so... Man, they're plugging this BKFC Philly hard. Brian Sosha. Do you watch the Bare Knuckle show? What betting site do I use? I don't use any. I was just going off what the odds on what BKFC had put out on their social media. I can't remember who their official partner is now. Used to be DraftKings, but now they're not there. I don't know. I'm not a big gambler on fighting. Tale of the Tape. 6'3" for Gormley, 5'9" for Tyler Sejon. Sijon? I don't know. I'll wait to hear the announcers pronounce it and then do it correctly. Maybe. Some names I just fucking struggle with. Sijon. Sijon making his walk right now. And they are saying that he's had 6 MMA bouts. One thing I've noticed about BKFC is they kind of skirt around records a lot of times. And what I mean about that is when they announce the fighters, they'll be like, oh, he's a veteran of 10 bare knuckle fights. Meanwhile, his record is 4 wins with 6 losses, you know. Like, well, they just seem to shy away from mentioning fighters have losses. It's weird, and I wish they wouldn't do it. And while we're on that topic, I also wish they would put the fighter's record in with the tail of the tape. Just a couple personal touches that I would like to see implemented. BKFC debut for Chase Gormley, making his way to the squared circle now. That tiny little squared circle. We'll see how long this one lasts. Seventh fight. After this one, we've got the feature, the co-main, and then the main event. And all 3 on paper are absolute fire. Chase Gormley makes his way into the ring. Jeff Houston announcing the fighters, getting close. Always like heavyweight fights. I mean, who doesn't, right? As long as it's not the old school MMA heavyweights, like lay and pray kind of shit. Fortunately, that really can't happen in BKFC. Chase Gormley, California fighter. Chase Gormley is a veteran of 24 MMA fights, according to Jeff Houston. But, I mean, what's his record? I think that's what I mean. The guy could have 50 MMA fights on his record and only have 2 wins, technically. Chris Lieben in there refereeing this one. Both fighters up to scratch. Gormley looks huge. One shot! And Sijon goes down. That was maybe at most 8 seconds. Sijon's back up, ready to rock, but that was a quick knockdown. In the clinch now. Oh, they both separate. Wow. Gormley looks huge in there. Gormley using that jab to try and Keep Saijon at bay. Wow. These guys are swinging. One of these connects properly. Someone's going night-night. Nice left hand from Gormley. Oh, he's got Saijon up against the ropes here. Not much room out there in that small ring for these heavyweights. Both are just swinging. There you go. Gormley with a nice body shot. He's got to continue those. We got 20 seconds left in an entertaining first round here. Big right hand landed by Gormley, and the sound of that one was sickening. Saijon throwing back, but just hitting air. Can Saijon survive to the end of the round? Yes, he does. Gormley was teeing off on him there, though. Holy man. Saijon looks like he's got one gear, and that's fucking drive, eh? Just forward. But I mean, he's getting fucking smacked around a bit. Oh, it's a beautiful right hand that dropped Saijon early there. As entertaining as that round was, I mean, clearly Chase Gormley has that. He might even have it if you don't include the knockdown. Second round underway. Going to action instantly. Down goes Saijon. 8 seconds in. Saijon's up. He's back at it. Oh, Gormley going to town here, though. Saijon goes down again. This could be it. Saijon doesn't look like he has much left here, folks. His mouth is bloody and he looks exhausted. Nice left hand landed by Gormley. Up against the rope. Saijon down again. This is going to be it. Yeah, Lieben waves it off. Awesome showing by Chase Gormley, making his BKFC debut. He looked good out there, folks. He looks like he could be... yeah. Sean Wheelock's just like the deep heavyweight division just got deeper, and that's a fact. Wow. Great showing by Chase Gormley. Second round TKO. Saijon's tough, but he's... oof. They just showed a replay. A left hand landing on Saijon, and he goes down, and it's just sickening. Gormley's going to be a force here, folks. He's got power. Looks like he's got speed on his side. For a heavyweight, let's be honest. 4 knockdowns to the finish. Wow. Saijon drops to 0-1. Chase Gormley moves to 1-0 in the BKFC. Jeff Houston making the official announcement now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Chris Stevens, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 54 seconds into round number 2.
54 seconds into the second round. Wow. Beautiful display by Chase Gormley. I'm looking forward to seeing him back in there, that's for sure. Welcome. Doesn't look like he took too much damage. Who knows if that $25 million tournament ends up going down in the heavyweight division, there could be a contender right there. Showing LeVar Johnson. Advertising LeVar Johnson coming up. Well, not next fight. He's co-main. Next fight, going down in the cruiserweight division. You know what I actually just noticed? This 10-fight card, actually, there's no female fights at all. They usually have one female fight in there. Now maybe they had one booked and it fell through. I'm not 100% sure. You got LeVar Johnson yapping away right now. But the next fight is going to be the feature fight. And that is cruiserweight division. Keith Richardson, Brandon Conley. Now that's not the rock star Keith Richardson. This is the bigger Keith Richardson. Did Conley fight yet? He is up next. We're just waiting on the feature fight to begin here. The fighters have not made the walk yet. We just had Chase Gormley defeat Tyler Saijon via second round TKO. Nice. That's awesome. Went to school with him. Tail of the tape. Richardson 6 foot. Conley 5'9". 204 for Richardson. 205 for Conley. 2-inch reach advantage for Keith Richardson. Conley has a 1 centimeter bigger fist. This is a tight match, actually. Okay, so Conley fought on the Sturgis card as well here. I'm seeing. Looked like he had a good outing. So many fights and so many fighters. Hard to keep track of where they fought last sometimes. Brandon Conley making his way to the squared circle as we speak. I'll be back in 2 seconds here, folks. Just gotta grab a drink. Yeah. Conley definitely looks like the kind of guy you don't fuck with. I mean, a lot of these guys look that way, I suppose. From Hollywood, California, Keith Richardson making his way to the squared circle right now. Interesting fact about Richardson, he's actually a police officer. Which is it's kind of wild, actually, when you think about it. Police officer and a bare knuckle fighter. But hey, fighting probably keeps him sane. Oh shit, Stream East down. Alright, I got you covered, man. Both fighters in the ring now. Jeff Houston just starting to announce. Featured fight of the night. Fighting out of the red corner. Brandon Connolly. Both fighters undefeated here. As they say, somebody's has got to go. I think this one's going to be another fucking firefight on the evening. Keith Richardson just being announced now. Richardson seems to have a little bit of steam behind him, so for some reason in the, I mean, his body of work, obviously, but Conley has a good opportunity here. Both fighters toe the line, ready to get this feature cruiserweight bout underway. We're underway here, folks. Nice left from Conley right off the bat. Richardson eats it. Not a lot of action thus far, but we're only 20 seconds in. Conley looking for that left hook, 100%. Richardson being very patient here. Both fighters being very patient here. Nice right hand thrown by Richardson, sneaks through. No problem for Conley though. Got 1 minute remaining in the first round here. Right landed by Richardson, but back comes Conley. Oh, nice left thrown by Conley there. Bucky's got a nice left hand. Another left landed by Conley. Richardson eats it again. Timeout called. Conley lost his mouthpiece. Pop back in, and we're underway here. Nice left, followed by a right by Conley. He's got Richardson up against the ropes, but backs off a little bit. Conley's got a small cut above his left eye. It's not a problem yet. Nice left hand. Again landed by Conley. 10 seconds left in the round. A leaping left hand landed by Conley. Richardson eats it. Nice tight right uppercut to end the round for Richardson. We're on to round 2 here, folks. Dangerous as hell. Absolutely. I could imagine. I could imagine a few people learned in school. Both fighters just taking a breath here. They're not really in the corner saying showing any talking or anything. They're just showing the fighters. Small cut above Conley's left eye. We're going to have to watch that. Hopefully it doesn't continue to be an issue, or hopefully it doesn't become an issue. Round 2 underway. Richardson opens up with a left hook. There's not much there. Nice right landed by Richardson. Another nice right by the Richardson. Richardson really good here at doubling up his punches beginning in the second round. Conley leaping forward. Lands a few. Richardson appeared to block them. Even the blocks, though, it's going to hurt your arms. It's going to wear you out. In the clinch here. Haven't seen much clinching so far in this fight. Richardson using the jab to try and get in there. Oh, nice body shot thrown by Conley. I think that's where he might want to go here. Conley being warned about pushing his punches. Back at the action they go. 32 seconds left in the second round here. They're in the clinch. Half tie plum for Richardson. Going to the body here. Oh, huge right hand by Conley. Conley's dogging it here. He's beating the fuck out of Richardson. He's got him up against ropes. 10 seconds left. Another big right followed by left. Beautiful display here shown by Conley. How is Richardson still standing? Ends the round. We continue. Wow. Richardson is bloodied and battered here, folks. What a change of events. Holy shit. This is going to be stopped. The look on G. Perez's face right now working on Richardson is not good, folks. I think he's all busted up. I think he's all fucked up here, folks. We're going to see. I don't think there's anything that G can do to stop whatever's going on with Richardson. I would expect an immediate physician timeout here to start the third round. This could be the end, folks. Richardson ate a left followed by a right that just put him on ice, but somehow he stayed on his feet. Medical timeout to start the third. Here we go. They're testing his jaw, looking at his eye. He's all beat up. The fight is over, folks. Brendan Connolly wins it. Doctor stoppage. Moves to 2-0. hands Keith Richardson his first loss. Richardson's his cheek is all swollen up. I mean, his eyes all fucked up. Wow, what a job by Brendan Connolly. In between rounds, or before the third round starts, Doctor Stop It. It's going to be a TKO Doctor Stoppage for Brandon Connolly. And wow. I mean, he went on that flurry and he absolutely destroyed Keith Richardson there. Wow, that was fucking impressive. That was impressive. Other than that, Brandon Connolly's got a cut kind of going up right here. And it's deep, but it's not very long. Other than that, his face has no visible damage. His fists, on the other hand, they might be a little bit sore. From the look of Richardson's face, Connolly might need some ice for his knuckles, but what a fucking win. Wow. Jeff Houston just making the official announcement here. That was a massive win. Chris Lytle just mentioned like that's a massive win for him. Not only a massive win because it moves him to 2-0, but as I said, like Keith Richardson had steam behind him, and Brendan Connolly just destroyed that. Wow, what a fight! What an event it's been so far. Fight after fight, it's just been incredible. Moving on to the co-main event next already. After we see a commercial or two about BKFC Philly. Good on them though, getting into Philadelphia or Pennsylvania. I can't believe it took them that long and that many fucking tries. And somebody different to come in to that commission or be in charge of that commission or whatever the fuck it was. But I mean, he was turned away, what did he say, like 9, 10 times before he finally, before bare knuckle was finally accepted in that state. That's just fucking crazy. The tenacity of and the determination of David Feldman is something else, and that's the main reason why BKFC's become as popular as it is. Because the guy just doesn't quit, doesn't take no for a fucking answer. Apparently, the zone has 50% off all plans until November 29th. I'm assuming that's US only. Canadians seem to get lost. What? They're saying co-main. Did they switch up the fucking main event in the co-main? They did. They made Ruben War versus Bovar Konnikov the co-main, and I guess LeVar Johnson and Anthony Garrett's going to be the main event. What the fuck? That must have been a last-minute decision, because this was not supposed to be this way. What the fuck is going on? Either way, we've got Ruben War versus Bovar Konnikov. Bovar. I'm just going to call him Bovar because it's easier. Bovar's making his way. He's getting greased up right now. He's going to be in the fucking ring in no time. That's interesting how they switched the main event and the co-main like last minute. Bovar is inside the squared circle. Bovar sitting at 4-3. This is going down in the lightweight division. They're showing a replay of Ruben War taking out Robbie Peralta in seconds. Fuck, that was a nasty right hand. Unreal. I don't see him doing that to Bovar, honestly, but then again, I didn't see him doing that to Peralta either, so we'll see what his game plan is if he comes out swinging, if he comes out with that same shot, or what the fuck. Here comes Ruben War. He pretty much ran to the ring. I mean, it's not a big walk. It's not like, you know, a massive UFC walk where it takes a little while. Ruben War just fucking made nothing of his walkout. Which is good and bad. I mean, I understand. Some of the guys fucking are so amped up and they just want to fucking run and get out there. They don't give a shit about the walkout. The guy just wants to fight. It's like Frankie Edgar. Ruben War at the checkpoint. Getting greased up. Now he's making his way into the squared circle. Ruben War tried to go straight for Bovar. Commission stepped in, said to get the fuck back there. Jeff Houston making the fight official here. Well, officially announcing it, I guess. Yep, co-main. Ruben War, Bovar Konnikov. As mentioned, this was supposed to be the main event, so I'm not sure what caused that last minute change, but either way, we got a couple of intense fucking scraps to finish the night off here. They're just announcing Bovar here, and I mean, his nose is so fucking flat. He's got nothing in there, man. I don't even think he has a nose. Like, it's just a flap of skin hanging down. I don't think it can be broken. Ruben War being announced now. 2-0. Can he make it? 3-0. He's up against a tough opponent here. I mean, not that Peralta wasn't tough either, so we're about to see what's gonna fucking happen. Andrew Glenn refereeing the bout, so More than likely, we got Mergliata in the main event. Both fighters toe the line, and we're underway. Co-main event, BKFC Los Angeles. Both fighters kind of dancing around. Ruben War throwing some stuff out there, but nothing that I think he even expects to land. Bovar keeping up the early footwork here. He's gonna have to stay on his bike. There's no doubt. Bovar taunting Ruben War now, giving him one of the ole ole things. One minute, 5 seconds left in the first round. Jab landed by Bovar. Right hand landed by Bovar. Definitely a Bovar heavy crowd here. Every time he lands, cheers ring out. Bovar tries to go to the body. Nothing real successful there. About 30 seconds left in this first round. Stiff jab by Bovar sends War back, but he comes back forward here. Stun him. Ruben War is... Oh, Ruben War caught with a left hand. Bovar's going to town. Ruben War's firing back. Bovar's got to be careful here. Both fighters landing. End of the round. Both fighters survive, but Ruben War is cut. His right eye is already messed up here. Bovar is getting yelled at by his corner right now. Like, absolutely screamed at. In Ukrainian, I guess. I mean, maybe that's just the way they talk. I don't think they normally talk like that, though. Bovar's corner was not happy with something. I mean, maybe he was just pumped up. Don't get me wrong, I have no idea what the fuck he was saying. Maybe he was just saying, you fucking have him, finish him. Because Ruben War is hurt. Round 2 underway here. Ruben War tried to open up with that overhand right. Nothing there. Lands a stiff left, though. Ruben War steps in. Got him on a tie plunge. Handing him some nice uppercuts here. Bovar gets out. Bovar jabs to the body to mix things up. Nice little short left by Bovar. Konnikov looks like he might be cut on his left eye now. So both fighters shedding blood. One minute, 5 seconds left in this second round here. Things are just starting to get going here in the second round, it looks like. Bovar with kind of like a hook jab. Ruben War rushing in. They end up in the clinch. Glenn separates them. Oh, big right landed by Bovar. Ruben ate it easily, though. We're already down to 25 seconds left in the second round. Big right hand by Bovar. Again to the jab to the body from Bovar here. Definitely something he's been eagerly working on. Ruben War leaking blood from his right eye. End of the round. We're off to round number 3 here. This is guaranteed already lasted longer than Ruben War expected. The right side. Right eye of Ruben Wars, as mentioned, leaking blood pretty good. They haven't shown Bovar in between rounds here, so I couldn't tell where he was bleeding from. But these were cut bad enough to even warrant a doctor's look. We got round number 3 underway. Another stiff job from Bovar here. Bovar just kind of pecking at War here with these stiff jabs. Just preventing him from landing any kind of power shot, really. It's an excellent game plan being implemented by Bovar. 1 minute left in the 3rd round here. More of the same. Another jab to the body from Bovar. Left hand just misses by War. Jab thrown by Warren himself. He might want to look to try that more. Now he starts throwing. Bovar ties up. Ends that barrage. 30 seconds left in the 3rd. Nice kind of overhand. More of a right hook from War. Partially blocked by Bovar, though. We're already down to 10 seconds left in the round here, folks. Honestly, that would be a very hard round to score. I mean, both guys landed. Nobody landed anything super significant that round, but both were landing and both did damage. It's you're showing a replay of one of Bovar's short left hooks that landed right on the chin of War, and you know it didn't even wobble him. There's no questioning War's chin. Like literally his chin. Fourth round about to begin here, folks. They towed the line and we're underway. Again, War tries with that overhand right, but almost glances off Bovar's shoulder, it looked like. Another nice job by Bovar. War's starting to swell with that eye. Bovar's telling him to take a look at it. I don't know if War can see at this point because it looks like there's a shit ton of blood. Possibly in his right eye. I mean, he's not going to say, he's not the type of fighter to say I can't see. Bovar trying to get the fight stopped, though. Not working. We're down to a minute left in the fourth round. Bovar's still working away. And don't get me wrong, War is still there. He just can't seem to land what he wants to land, is the bottom line. He wants to land that power shot, right? Let's be honest. Bovar clowning War here with 30 seconds left in the fourth round, telling them, like, you know. Time called by Andrew Glenn. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Let's give me a medical timeout. Yeah, he's bleeding a lot. There's so much fucking blood in and around his eye. They're gonna let it go, folks. I don't know for how much longer, but they're gonna let it go for now. That's got a lighter fuel under War. War's just got to go for it here. Overhand right tried by Ruben War, but I mean, it's easy for me to say again. He's just got to go for it. They're approaching the fifth and final round. They've already been beaten to shit, but that's his. Either the doctors are going to stop it or he's going to lose by decision. I mean, I don't see any path to victory at this point for Ruben War, unfortunately for him. Now, he could come out in the fifth round and knock Bovar out. That's always possible. That's why we watch, right? Fifth round about to start. Both fighters toe the line. And we're underway. Fifth and final round. Nice right hand landed by Bovar. I mean, again, Ruben War just kind of eats it. I would like to see Bovar at this point go to the body more. I mean, he's landed countless punches to the fucking head of Ruben War and hasn't been close to really ending the fight. He's hurt him, don't get me wrong, but at a minute 15 left in the fight. Bovar still dancing around, doing his thing. He's got his hands behind his back now, clowning War again. Hmm. 50 seconds left in the scrap. Co-main event at BKFC Los Angeles. Couple jabs landed there by Bovar. We're down to 25 seconds left. War's got to go. He can't find it. They clinch up, let go. Down to 10 seconds. Back into the clinch. Andrew Glenn breaks him up, and that's going to be it, folks. More than likely, Bovar Konikov defeated Ruben War via some kind of decision. I'm assuming unanimous. interesting shit. I think why Ruben War, I think, talked a little bit of shit before this fight. So I mean, he was riding high off of his last knockout. There's no doubt about that. Ran into a guy that just had a better game plan, I think. In the end, had a better game plan, and he stuck to his game plan. Ruben War's face is a mess here. I mean, Bovar's got some cuts going and shit too, but total strikes, Ruben War actually landed more total strikes, 54 to 47. And apparently more head strikes, 43 to 29. I don't know. I don't know about those stats. Those weren't the stats that I saw. Let's see what the decision says here. Jeff Houston about to announce it. Walking Ruben War. He looks a mess, but 50-45, 50-45, 49-46. Bolvar Konnikov defeats Ruben War via unanimous decision in the co-main event at BKFC Los Angeles. Was supposed to be the main event. Main event's coming up next, though. Heavyweight scrap, LeVar Johnson versus Anthony Garrett. They're just rushing the fighters out of the ring tonight. No interviews, no nothing. Just get the fuck out of there. David Feldman is there. I saw him sitting ringside, yelling, enjoying the fights. But they haven't even talked to him tonight. Usually they talk to him and he's got some kind of news or something, but tonight I guess he's got no news for us. He's got no news. I think he's been on quite a few podcasts lately, so all the news is probably out there currently anyway, so. They're just playing the knuckle up little segment before the main event here. BKFC Los Angeles. What a night it's been so far. Fuck, we still got one to go. There's been a ton of blood, ton of finishes, and a ton of great fights. I mean, you can't really ask for more. Some nice shots outside the arena here. As I'm sitting here in Manitoba, we just had our first little bit of snowfall. Not a lot, but winter is here. It's below 0 degrees Celsius from now until at least March. So it's kind of the I don't know. It's a weird time in Canada. Winter. It always makes me wonder, what the fuck am I doing here? Why am I here? Because it will get cold here. Most winters it'll get down to minus 30 degrees Celsius, even further. Minus 40 is not unheard of. Snow, I don't mind. Snow is cool. It's the coldness that comes along with the snow. In my province, anyway. Tail of the tape, main event, BKFC LA. Var Johnson, 6'4". Anthony Garrett, 6'5". 262 for Johnson, 261 for Garrett. Garrett's got 3-inch reach advantage. And LeVar Johnson has slightly bigger fists. We are ready to fucking roll here, folks. In what was originally supposed to be the co-main, now the main event. We've got Anthony Garrett making his walk to the squared circle to finish the evening off here in Los Angeles. We got Anthony Garrett, 1-0. LeVar Johnson, 2-0. Exact copy of the records in the last fight, actually. I mean, LeVar Johnson's 2-0 in bare knuckle. But as mentioned, he is making his BKFC debut. And as Anthony Garrett gets greased up, I'll be right back, folks. Alright. LeVar Johnson just made his way into the ring. We are set for our main event. Jeff Houston gonna make things begin here. He's gonna blow a nut screaming. Well, that was a big hoot. Last one of the night. let's go see what's gonna happen. Yeah. As expected, Dan Mergliotta. He's gonna be the referee of the main event here of the heavyweights. Get through all their sponsorship and advertising stuff here. Let's knuckle up. We got Anthony Garrett being announced here, fighting out of Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas City, Kansas, by way of Dallas, Texas, is Anthony Garrett. LeVar Johnson, fighting out of Medina, California. 28 MMA fights for LeVar Johnson. Some of them high profile. LeVar Johnson, he looks older than the last time I saw him. But then again, don't we all? Both fighters toe the line for the main event, BKFC Los Angeles. LeVar Johnson down right away. He gets rocked in seconds. This fight is over. This fight is fucking over. Anthony Garrett just knocked the fuck out of LeVar Johnson in seconds. Holy shit. Holy fuck. LeVar Johnson is in a different world right now. His eyes were open, but nobody was home. We got to get the official time on that knockout. That may be a new fucking record. Holy shit. LeVar Johnson is up and standing, but he's wobbly. They got to sit him down on a stool here. Anthony Garrett just made a huge fucking statement. Cashed in as the biggest fucking underdog on the card. It was a big fucking right hook that caught LeVar Johnson coming in. LeVar Johnson was almost coming in like this. Chin first. You cannot fucking do that. You cannot do that in combat sports, nonetheless. Bare knuckle. Devastating debut for LeVar Johnson and an incredible night for Anthony Garrett. Wow. Two opposite scales. Wow. That was incredible. Anthony Garrett just crushed a can of bucked up. Literally crushed it. Like, crushed it, not crushed it. That dude has fucking power. LeVar Johnson up and standing, it looked like, but I don't think he's even going to make the official announcement. Yeah, they sat him back down. LeVar Johnson got fucked up. Where's Debo? Or Smokey. Not Smokey. Yeah, Smokey. You got knocked the fuck out. LeVar Johnson trying to stand again. He's still wobbly here. Fully conscious, but wow. That was nasty. Both fighters show respect. LeVar Johnson still doesn't have his legs under him. I still don't think he fully understands what the hell even happened. 12 seconds, the official time. 12 seconds into the fight, Anthony Garrett defeats LeVar Johnson. Not even defeats him, destroys LeVar Johnson. Let's be honest, folks. We're going to interview the winner, Anthony Garrett. First interview, ring interview of the night. I don't think we see LeVar Johnson back in the BKFC. Anthony Garrett saying that LeVar Johnson is someone that inspired him in fighting. So massive respect there. Anthony Garrett just said, heavyweight division, you're on notice. Anthony Garrett's in the house as he downs what's left of his crushed can of bucked up. What a performance. What a fucking performance by Anthony Garrett. Wow. Intense stuff from Los Angeles. That's the end of the card, folks. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think about the live watch along compared to the results and recap video after the event. I had fun doing it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend and your weekend or your week coming up. Till next time, everybody, take care and peace.